As you know, volunteers are the ones that move the world around. However, one of them keeps me on my toes and is leaving soon, so I need to do her now. I will do the other for later. So, Lisete Figueiredo, she has been working in the sector for 25, or I don't even know, 30 years. And at one point not long ago, I said, Lisete, we have discussed this 10 years ago. And she said, no, Lola, 25. Same issue. But she actually has done such an amount of work, and the people that I will be recognizing later on as well are the ones, not just regular volunteers, are the ones that do it totally detached of the ego. So no hidden agendas, really, because you love what you do. I'm going to continue with my volunteer appreciation. Lisete broke my pattern earlier, so I'm going to continue with that. As I said earlier, you know, there are some people that they have their 8-hour jobs, but they do 16 hours in other things. So it's just a matter of appreciating even not in my case that I have. This is what I have here. Okay. So this is a colleague that I have the pleasure of, privilege, and I recognized her last week, but I have to recognize her again here because this is a different audience. And it is Rutledge. She's the chair of AILIA. One of my other hats, I'm the vice chair of AILIA, so I'm vice chair of this lady that not only does amazing work for the association, for the industry, but does it completely selflessly, which is rare in business. And actually, it may seem weird because she owns an agency in Montreal, so supposedly we're competitors, but I'm so happy to honor you. She's really amazing. So AILIA is very lucky because you don't get this kind of business every day. I have another colleague that had worked with me. Actually, I met her 10, 12 years ago. She founded an organization, the Healthcare Interpretation Network, created the bylaws, and she was constantly working to make sure that HIM was going forward. So Stella, you are another senior. Andrew always says that I carry many hats, but I think he carries more than I do. I know him from Critical Link, from AIC, AILIA subcommittee, Glendon, of course, like it's everywhere. Advocating for community interpreters, for conference interpreters, for translators, in every single field. Now Canada chair for IMIA. He is actually everywhere advocating for raising the bar, and I totally, admire your work. So. Last but not least, and probably this is very senior and loved by many of us, someone that had worked I think, way more than what her day job entails. And Nelida, well, I have been calling you every single year. But in creating ISO standards, I believe she is the person to go for ISO. Not only that, she puts the heart that you put on your slides, that's what she put in there. There are a lot of people working on ISO, but I actually don't remember seeing one as Nelida. And we have been working on creating international standards for interpreting services. We are at I believe, I'm very optimistic, at the very end of the process. If it was not for you, Nelida, that document would not exist. 6 years in China, I believe you proposed in 2006. So she has been doing an amazing job for the professional also.
It's this lady who